In the darkest nights, we find our light. Battered souls, but we won't lose sight. Surviving together, never alone. Through every trial, we carry on. Surviving together, never alone. Through every trial, we carry on. Surviving together, we stand tall. United forever. Strength and courage will overcome. Surviving together, victorious, and never, never alone. Hand in hand, we'll face the unknown.
We see you, we hear you, and we believe you. Hey guys, how you doing this evening? Welcome to Surviving Together. Glad you landed here tonight. It's going to be a little bit of a short one, guys. Hang on, I gotta switch gears over here. I've been weaning off of one of the medications that I take, and I've been doing it for about a week now. It's a very conservative wean, and I did it with my doctor. I haven't really been feeling much different, but the last couple of days I've been a little off center, and haven't been able to quite get myself steady yet. So I just wanted to come in and say hi and check in with everybody. Mark, Todd, so glad you guys are here. Crystal, of course, speaking with you earlier. So yeah, I just wanted to check in and see if everyone was doing okay. Anything really big out there that anybody needs to talk about. I'm just feeling a bit off. Todd, I'm not getting notifications to any of your lives. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to check that. Why don't you throw up a link to your channel, Todd? And if you know when your next live is, go ahead and announce it. Whenever you do have one, you can announce it in here. Hi, Brazy girl. Okay, just make sure I was caught up with the chat there. So yeah, I mean, I've been on this medication for I think the better part of 20 years, and so that, and because it's generally got a few more problems with it than my other medication that I want to get off of, picked this one to do it first. But I'm certainly feeling a little funky, so I don't feel confident doing an hour live with you guys. I'm like doing okay, or I could absolutely lose my mind. I'm right on that line, and I do not want to lose my mind live with you guys. That just would not be fun. It depends how I feel for the live. Yeah, Mark, the body definitely has to adjust, and I knew. I knew that there was going to be some adjustment. I just had no concept it's not a narcotic or anything, I had no frame of reference, gotten off narcotics before, having been prescribed them or whatnot. And but nothing of this sort. So yeah, my emotions are kind of all over the place. They're not real regulated right now. I'm trying to do a lot of things that we talk about here, and how to regulate your nervous system and get yourself back in balance, and kind of just being calm and peaceful um, is just about what I can handle right now. So um, what I want to do, because I know that some of you probably want to talk, is I'm just going to leave the live open so you guys can talk to each other, okay? Um, we just won't have me here moderating, but so you guys can still, if there's anything else that anybody needs to bring up or needs to talk about, there's support here. I mean, that's my number one goal. And if I can, I know you guys are going to be there for each other too. So, and I'll check back later, and I'll leave it open for half an hour. Todd, so if you didn't hear, I am weaning off of a medication that I've been on for 20 years. And I just, it's been about, I don't know, a week, 10 days now that we've cut back on it. And it was a very conservative cutback. I'm going to give it a handful of more days. If it doesn't get better, then we're going to have to cut back even less. And that's okay. I mean, I'm going to do this safely and to where I have the least amount of side effects, and feeling like I'm walking on eggshells, every day is definitely not the way to go. So do whatever I can to kind of wrap this up quick. I appreciate that, Todd. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's I just had no idea. I mean, everyone reacts to drugs differently in the first place, right? There's a swath of people who, for the majority of people, it affects them like this. And for the outliers, it affects them all kinds of weird and wacky ways, right? And I don't even know. I've just been taking it for so long at the same dosage and the same manner for quite some time that I don't even know what it's doing anymore. And then that's one of the things that we're investigating and kind of finding out is, can my body, live without this? And I fully believe that it can. I fully believe that it can, but it's definitely going to take time. But I spoke to my doctor about this at the beginning of the year. I had an appointment in January sometime, and then I said, these are the medications I want to get off of, preferably in 2024. If not, 2025. Finishing up the last one maybe in 2025. But I'm going to do it safely. So if it takes me 6 more months longer than I thought it was going to be, then that's what I'll be. Because then I've got, I don't know, 30, 20, 40 more years, on the other side of that. So it's worth it. But I appreciate everybody's understanding. But I definitely want you guys to be able to talk. So I'll leave the chat open. I'm just going to be blackening my screen, be taking myself off. But if anybody has anything, even anything, just one-on-one you need to share with me or whatever, please feel free to email it to me. survivingtogethersass@gmail.com. Yeah, Brazy, it was funny because when I got off the fentanyl patches, I hadn't realized how long I'd actually been on them. When I looked back and went, okay, from the first, dose of 25 micrograms to where I ended up, for how many years, I was amazed. It was almost getting on the better part of a decade, I think, at least. Yeah, at least, if not, was a little bit longer. And I had a rough one with that one for the most part. That was not a fun one. I shouldn't say I did very well for some periods of time. There was one period of time where I did not do very well. And I should have stepped down in more baby steps, but I didn't know I could ask for that at the time. We didn't talk about that. So, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna give it till like Monday, and then if I'm still feeling the same, probably Sunday, I'll write my doctor and tell her, and we'll figure out what to do from there. So we'll probably just cut the half that I have in half, and we'll just go to quarters, which that's okay. All right. Well, thank you all. Thank you all for your wishes and your thoughts and your prayers and your offers of time. I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna kick back and chill tonight, try and get some sleep. I didn't sleep so well last night, and I think part of that's due to all of what's going on. Hi, Mon. Um, I said I'm gonna leave the chat open so you guys can all talk, but I am feeling a little wonky from coming off of a medication that I've been on for a real, real long time. So I'm going to be take a walkabout, but that's not really true because it's pretty much straight to my bed. It's not a very far walkabout, not very adventurous either. So, yeah, it is going to take quite a while, and that's one of the things I do have to check in with my doctor is, even if the step down seems to be okay, I'm not quite sure how many weeks I was supposed to be at this level before I went to the next level. I know the feeling, but we also kind of worked out with time. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think that's worked so well. All right, guys. Thank you for everything. I'm going to talk to you guys definitely on Saturday. I might throw in something on Friday. I don't know. More than likely Sunday. I might come on for a little bit. Hopefully, we'll see if I can. I'll do a little notification. Hopefully, you guys can get the notification. Otherwise, feel free to just check the channel. Have a good one. I'm gonna leave this. Let's see what time it is. It's 7:15, so I'm gonna leave this open until about 7:45. And if you guys need to stay a little bit longer than that, I'll check on you, and then that's totally fine. And I can leave it open for longer. It doesn't bother me. Thanks, Crystal. I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely be back on Saturday. 100%. I know it. So just have to keep telling myself that, right? Yeah, no, it'll be good. It'll be good. We're gonna have a great Saturday. And I've invited Spanx to come on the channel at some point in time because I've got an awesome idea for a collab there and things that we can talk about. So I don't know. We'll see. I got some fun things in the works. So hugs and love, guys. Remember, you are worthy. You are strong. You are loved for who you are, just the way you are. Hugs and love. I'll see you in a little while.